Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is February 2nd, 2014. It is Super Bowl Sunday, and in addition to that, it is also Groundhog Day. I heard that the groundhog actually saw his shadow earlier today, which means 6 more weeks of Peyton Manning doing Papa John's commercials. As for me, I am here at the North Branch of the Raritan River in Somerset County, New Jersey. This is actually my first fishing trip of 2014. After being stuck in my apartment for a month because of cold and snow, there's finally a break in the weather. It's a balmy 40-something degrees today, and after all that cabin fever, I am more than ready to catch some fish. So let's do this and kick off the season right. Well, it looks like we have a less than ideal situation here today. In cold water like this, fish, even cold water fish like trout, their metabolism slows down and they don't want to move as much, so they have a tendency to seek out deeper, slower moving stretches so they don't have to fight the current. Unfortunately, it's been so cold this winter that all the slow stretches are frozen over. You can see down that way, the river is completely frozen over. It's because there's not enough current to prevent the forming of ice. And that might be where most of the fish are. So these fish might be under ice, and if they're under ice, I can't get to them. So could be a tough day. I'll keep going downstream to see if I can find any moving water, but it's not looking good. We'll just have to see how this pans out. Oh wow, that's cold. That is cold water. Thank goodness for insulated waders. I tell you what, fishing hasn't been the greatest so far, but I just feel so good to be out again. I mean, I've literally, aside from work, I have literally not left my apartment in a month. So getting a chance to come out here and actually be on the water again just feels great. Alright, well, this is the best looking spot I've seen so far, and if I'm not getting any hits out of here, I don't really want to waste my time fishing anymore this stretch. So I'm gonna go back to the car, regroup, see if I can find a spot that maybe has a little bit more open water, because these icy conditions are just killing me out here. It's not just a matter of some of the water being covered by ice, it's that the stretches that are open I can't even get to because there's ice on the edges, and I don't want to go walking on it and fall through and take a dump in the water, and then I have a whole new set of problems. So I'm just going to call it quits here and see if I can find another spot. Alright, well, I've made a move. I've gone upstream of where we started. This is a smaller, swifter section of the stream. There's not nearly as much ice, so hopefully it'll be a bit more accessible, and hopefully there'll be a bit more fish to be had. So, still waiting on that first fish of 2014. Let's see if this spot gives it up. Alright, well, in the spirit of the Super Bowl, I'm going to have to call an audible. That last spot didn't work out either, so I made a short drive over here to Peepack Brook. If you remember, I did a video back here in December where I did pretty well. Hopefully there's a few fish left over and I can get on the board. I would really hate to get skunked on my first fishing trip of 2014. That would not be pleasant. Ducks and swans, ducks and swans. Hey, buddy. He doesn't care that I'm here. He just does not care. This one's actually glad to see me. Hi! How are you? Here we go. What is this? That is a fall fish. My first fish of 2014 is not very glamorous, but you know what? I'll take it. There's another one. Another fall fish. Okay, well, I'm losing daylight and it's starting to cool off, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Didn't do that great, but you know what? The year is young. We can build on it. So, anyway, thanks for watching me during this less than stellar day of fishing. Hopefully, you'll get out yourselves someday soon. And I will see you on the next adventure.